Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with Allison Nichols. Capricorn, before I get started, I would like to do a quick announcement and tell you that my tarot deck is finally hot off the press and on the market. There is an intro offer of $34.99. Click that link below. I am going to take out just a couple of minutes, real quick here, and introduce them to you, explain a little bit about them. I did create them off of, they're called the Fairy's Journey, and it is my first creation, and I'm really pleased with how they turned out. But anyway, I created them using the Rider-Waite system for the most part. So it is a 78 card deck. You are going to get your major arcanas with the Fool's Journey, as well as the minor arcana cards. I did try to keep the symbolism of the standard minor arcana symbols, like your cups, your pentacles, swords, and wands. So I did keep the symbolism in there. However, I tried to create it so a new reader can quickly pick up, yes, that's a water sign. Yes, that's the season is spring. Yes, get their intuition flowing. I did include a booklet with some keywords, Capricorn, but they're just standard general keywords for each card. I really wanted to promote more of a spark of intuition with each reading. As with all cards, sometimes that meaning will change depending on what's around them. But I tried to create it so that there was colors that would spark you, just different symbols. But anyway, here we go. We have the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups, and it's in the season of spring. Okay. Also, if there is an astrological sign that's associated with that card, I will include that in the banner at the bottom of the card. So this is Cancer. All right. So the Queen of Cups is associated with Cancer. Now, some of them they ended up looking like paintings. Actually, they're gorgeous. They're really pretty to work with, I must say myself. But some of them did turn out a little darker than what I expected or what you would see on the video if you do the video preview. But at first, it turned me off when I very first saw them. But then as I've been working with them, with my personal intuitive clarity clients, and I've really enjoyed them because it makes me look into the picture a little bit more sometimes. So there's a lot of detail work going on in this deck, a lot of layering. Okay, so swords is air, is the element, and the season is fall. Earth, here's my page of earth, which is pentacles, and my season is winter. Here's another pretty good swords. This one is actually one of my favorites, the Three of Swords. She's even got the tissue. She's brokenhearted. So it should make new readers be able to understand the different meanings of the cards quickly without having to look up keywords, is my hope. And seasoned readers, I think you're just going to enjoy them very much because there is an awful lot of eye candy in all of them. This is my Hierophant, and my Hierophant is associated with Taurus, so the symbol, and I also wrote out the astrological name as well. So, through repetition, you might be able to catch some of the, fire, some of the symbols. You might learn some of the symbols through repetition of the different zodiac signs. So there's my Five of Fire, which is Wands, which is summer. There's my Knight of Cups, Water and Spring. The Devil, which is also a Scorpio representation. I think I showed you all of them. Anyway, that is it in a nutshell, basically. Here's a good fire one. They're just very pretty. I did upgrade the stock, so they shuffle very nicely, very easily, and they're just really pretty to read. They're a joy, if I must say so myself. All right, so that's what's going on with intuitive clarity. If you are interested or think you might want to look more into it, check out, I'm going to attach the video after this video, at the end of this video. So you could just click on it. It's a quick 4-minute video. You don't even necessarily have to see them all, but all the cards are represented on there. I know it's a little tricky on my camera when I'm actually uploading videos to get the right color and everything. So do know that they will come back a little darker than what they show in the video, though. But I think it was a good mistake. I think it was one of those lucky mistakes. So anyway, Capricorn, this is going to be your April general tarot reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. If you're on a cusp, check out that sign as well. So let's see what's going to be cooking for my lovely little goats in April. Okay, and of course, Capricorn, we're going to do numerology clarification. So let's see, what do I have here? 4. Okay, so you're walking into the month of April, Capricorn, with the energy of 4, which is it's stability. And, depending on what goes on around it, it could be that you are creating more stability. Things are flatlined. In other words, nothing major is going on. So everything's stable, right? It's not bad, it's not good, it's just stable. Or it could be there. There's some things that make some instability going on. So we'll see how the cards read about that. Hopefully it is one of the first two. Sometimes boring is good. All right, so let's see here, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. For the very first week of April, I do get the 5 of Swords reversed. And this one's out of the Fairy's Journey deck. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, I got it reversed. This is it straight up. Straight up, it's not fighting fairly. Okay. It's taking advantage of someone, or someone's taking advantage of you. Either way, it could be sharp words. It could be cruel words. It's reversed. All right. So it's, and I get the commitment down here, or a partnership, or like a contract, an agreement. All right. It could be this first week of April. If there had been any fighting going on, and that could be arguments or whatever, if there was something you were fighting for. Or some troubles even that you're trying to fight to prevent to get bigger. It appears like there could be some type of an agreement that happens this first week, which is great news. Week 2, I did get the Devil card, which I know you guys don't like to hear this, but the actual sign that's attached to that is you. It's Capricorn. This could actually be just simply representing you. Or it could be representing something. The devil is something that is chaining you, that is stopping you from progressing in some form, or is it could be someone who is toxic as well. Okay, and I do get the fox down here. Now, this could be in your personality. You could be trying to get away with something that second week, or there is someone sly that is in your midst. All right, someone that you really should not be trusting. With the devil and the fox, that's really not a good combo. So if you're thinking that, if it's crossing your mind to try to get away with something, we'll do clarification, see if that happens. But it could also just be your thought process. You might just be thinking about it, not actually act on it. Or it could be someone who is being toxic without you even really realizing it, doing things behind the scenes, kind of stabbing you in the back kind of thing. Um, week 3, I do get the Queen of Pentacles reversed. This is her straight up, okay? And she is represented by Capricorn as well. That is the sign that, wow, there's a lot of me-ness going on with you this month, Capricorn, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes that just needs to happen. But anyway, it's reversed. You might not be acting very logically, perhaps. It is Pentacles, so it does have something to do with riches as well. You might not be acting very wisely, because Capricorns are actually pretty good with money. They'll tell you they're broke, and they usually have a savings account nobody knows about. So I do get the Pig, which is about riches. It might be that there might be a bit of loss of riches with you in some form, a loss of money, or some of your money got mishandled. Perhaps this happened here in the second week, and you mishandled some money. But we'll find out. And the last week, it is the 7 of Swords. Okay, or 7 of Air. I don't know if you can see that, which is fall. But anyway, that is my Thief. Okay, that is somebody trying to get away with something. Okay, and then on top of him, I get the Moon reversed. Straight up, some things are hidden. All right, they're eventually going to come out, but they're hidden right now. Reverse, they're out. Okay, so if there's something that you might catch someone at doing something, or you might get caught at doing something. Okay, it's possible that if there was some negative energy around money, that you could get found out. You know, if you're trying to hide it from somebody, try to make it better before they found out. It appears like they might find out at the very end. So let me do clarification here. It does appear like there is some type of a partnership, an agreement, though, that first week, either to stop the chaos. I'm agreeing to stop this, arguing with you, stop whatever that might be, or some type of agreement which will solve the problem. Okay. Okay. All right. So there is a judgment. It's a negative judgment. However, so this agreement that you might have come to in order to stop this problem, it might appear to you as negative in some form, but we'll find out. You might feel it's unfair, because with judgment reverse, that's usually being unfair, or it is, if it's like court, something to do with court, then it's possible that it might not lean on your side. The scales might not tend to lean towards you quite as much. So you might feel that it's unfair, or it just didn't quite even out properly as far as this agreement is concerned. All right, week 2, I get my 7 of Pentacles reversed. All right, so that's trying not to progress. When it is straight up, you're planting seeds, you're trying to create, and it's Pentacles, so it is money, but it's something of value to you, whatever that might be. So when it's straight up, you're planting seeds, you're trying to create more opportunities, you're trying to bring in more money, create more money. Perhaps you learn a new skill, something like that. All right, but you tend to the crop. All right, so that you blossom as much as you possibly can. When it's reversed, it's either giving up, okay, or you don't seem to be getting anywhere. All right. Now remember, this is on top of the Devil and the Sly Fox. So it could be this particular person or situation that is keeping you in chains. is also keeping you from focusing and moving forward, harvesting, or even wanting to plant a seed as far as that goes. Okay. So if this is a person, it could be very toxic. If this is something else, because the devil does denote many things. It's being in chains, chained to something that you can't feel that you could free yourself from. It could be depression. It could be addiction. It could be someone toxic, who might have all those things. Negative self thought. All right. And with negative self thought, it's going to make you not want to create, not want to plant any seeds. So, the second week, if this is about you, be very careful about how you think about yourself. And if there is a tendency towards overindulgence or an addiction, it could work out quite negatively for you financially. All right, there could be some outlay of money due to it. So just pay close attention. There again, I'm going to do one more clarifying card and see what the heck that's all about. Um, the third week, I get the Six of Swords, which is wanting to get away. All right, you'd like to pack up your things, pack up your troubles, and just go downtown, get away. However, it looks like there might be, and it might be because you're having some financial concerns. Remember, you kind of lost your umph back in the second week. This might be causing a delay in finances coming towards you in the second week. All right, and you just kind of want to get away from it. You're trying to figure out how to get away. If you could just get on a plane and go, I think you would, kind of thing. Okay. The week 4, I get the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So remember I said if you were trying to hide whatever this financial situation might be, I get this, and it was going to come out. I get the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there again, some financial or some opportunities might not be necessarily coming your way. All right. Or you could be taking the opportunity to do things in a negative way. All right. Try to hurry up, make a quick buck real fast. Not going to work. Okay. So just keep that in mind always. If it's about new opportunities, if there is a new opportunity that comes your way to make money, be very careful. It might not be legal. All right, or it might get you into some legal issues or some issues that is going to cause you pain and grief. Okay. um, Let me do one more clarifying card. So be very careful about taking any new opportunities. There's some there. I believe it would be negative if someone comes to you and says, "Hey, I've got this great job, opportunity." Look into it before you take it. Someone tries to get you to do something that you know is going to cause you some trouble or chaos. Don't do it. Hmm. Okay. All right, so I do get the Cupid reversed on top of Judgment reversed. All right, so there's a bit of a broken heart, I believe, over how this was judged or how this was handled. You might just be feeling that like you're being judged by a partner, all right, someone that you're in a partnership with or an agreement with, that it's been real chaotic. And they've been hard to communicate with, and there might be a bit of a broken heart here in how they are judging you, all right, or how you're judging the situation in general. So you might have a bit of a broken heart here when it comes to handling either people who have been combative with you, that you've been in arguments or disagreements with, or some type of disagreement that you have troubling you. All right, some negative contract or binding situation. All right. Um, I do get the letter. I do get some news. Okay. So there is some news coming to you, I believe, about a loss of money or a loss of an opportunity. Now, it could very well be that this information you are truly trying to hide from somebody, because I do believe this fourth week it gets found out. So, like if you found out that you weren't going to get the raise and you just don't want to go home and tell your spouse, kind of thing. Okay. But there's definitely some information coming to you, and it could be through the mail. But I see information, the actual mailbox. I see information coming to you about either a loss of money or some type of a financial thing that you invested in that did not harvest well. Okay. On the third week, I do get the rose reversed, which is rugged beauty, it's happiness. Um, but it's reversed and you're wanting to get away here. So that makes perfect sense. So you're a bit unhappy due to a financial loss, I believe, a financial situation or some poor judgment that you might have had. Remember, we have that up front. And it's bringing you down. You might not be feeling quite as healthy. It might be bringing you under the weather. Okay, go out and plant something. Get in the earth. My little goat, my little earth sign. Go out, get in the earth, plant something. Try to ground yourself a little bit, because it does look like these middle weeks here are going to be a bit chaotic. Maybe not as you would like them to be. That last week I do get the children reversed, which is exactly that. It could be their children playing. It could be children, all right? Or this could have something to do with friends or people acting childish. Perhaps you are acting childish, all right? Or people in your home or whatever are acting childish. And it all comes out that fourth week, all right? So if there was even childish decisions, um, that would cause you problems up here. Just pay attention to who is trying to get you to do something, motivate you to do something that you know deep down is going to get you in trouble um, because you're going to get caught. Or just don't be childish and create um, more negative opportunities to come your way. All right. So that's what I have for the fourth week. Just be quite cautious now. It could be also children are bringing you um, some negative news as well, some negative things that you have to fix, that you have to handle. It could be that. It could be, if you're a parent or someone who's responsible for children, you could be seen where they're having too much opportunity to get into trouble. So you might be wanting to change some things up for that. All right. That's what I have for April, Capricorn. I'm going to do 3 more cards and see how you feel going into the month of May. And we shall see what happens there. Of course, I'm going to use the Fairies Journey. Please click on the link below and intro offer $34.99. I don't believe you would regret it if you did decide to purchase. And you can always, if you don't like them, that is the thing I like about that site. Well, even if I sold it myself, but if you don't like them and want to return them, you definitely do get your money back. So if you don't like them, you're not stuck with them. But I hope you want to be stuck with them. All right, Capricorn going into May. Yeah, Capricorn, it ends well, all right. Your general energy, you might not be feeling too well, or there could be a child in the energy too that's giving you some trouble, or it could be your inner child that you're struggling with. But I have the Page of Fire, but which is Page of Wands, but she's reversed. So when she's straight up, it's oftentimes it's somebody going to school, deciding to learn a new trade. It's action. Um, so it's social. You might meet, start a new social group or something, or become very social, but it's reversed. So it's more introverted and not really having a lot of passion. All right, um, to even start new projects. I do have the wish card reversed, also what I call the wish card, which is my nine of water. Nine of Cups, but it's reversed. So that means that you're really not getting what you wished for, okay? But I end up with the Knight of Pentacles, straight up. All right. So good things are on the horizon for you, Capricorn. Um, there is some new news coming to you. I think you're just going into the month of May feeling a bit weary, a bit drained, maybe even feeling a bit sorry for yourself. But hold on to your boots because you're going to be just fine. There's some new news coming your way that is quite positive. And so if there is a financial struggle going on here because maybe you made a misstep, or this judgment cost you a bit of money and it's taking you the whole month of April to get through it all, don't despair because it looks like there's something on the horizon coming your way that is going to help you solve that problem. Okay? All right, Cappy, that's what I have for you for April. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did reading them for you. Please click on all the links below if you'd like a deck, a Fairy's Journey Tarot deck. Click on that link below. Enter offer $34.99. If you would like your own personal intuitive clarity reading, click on that link below as well, and we will schedule that. Any questions, email me. And I also put my Facebook down there as well if you would like to follow me on Facebook. You never know what you're going to get on there. I post random stuff. All right, so I hope you have a good April. Just do what you can to get through it. It does look a bit trying, I know. And it kind of falls in with your stability thing. It does look like there might be a bit of instability going on around something to do with making decisions, possibly around money or just making good decisions in general. Being careful what you start, all right, what you focus on. Okay. All right, Cappy. Have a great April. And until we meet again in May, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye bye.